It's your boy James with the Stop Being Dirty, Stop Eating Dirty. Gotta be careful with my phone right now. People are mad. One wrong slip and it's all over. For the phone at least. I'm a good swimmer. I'm making this blog today because, an unfortunate thing had happened to my social media a couple of weeks ago. And, long story short, just to get right into it, basically, I go to sign into my Twitter and I couldn't sign in. And I'm kind of leaving the gym. So I'm just moving and grooving. I'm just probably typing my password in wrong. Sometimes it just logs you out, normal shit. So then I'm in the car and I get distracted from that, life goes on kind of thing. For that, I didn't care about checking my Twitter again is what I meant at that moment. But then someone forwards me an email that I had needed to print something out for my Amazon or whatnot. So I go into my email. When I'm in my email to get this, this printout or whatever, I see that the email under it was about Twitter and the email under it. So I checked these emails and it basically said, hey, we're emailing you to verify that this is you, an unknown iPad from North Carolina, signed into your account. We're just verifying if this is you. It said, if it isn't you, click here. So obviously that's not me. iPad sign in. What are you, 6? So I go and I click the link and the link says, change your password. You know what I mean? Because, whatever. You click this link saying that this isn't you, so click this. So now change your password. I go to change my password and it says that the password has already been changed. Great. So you seen that it was a red flag that, obviously, someone tried to sign into my Twitter. That wasn't me. I guess someone had hacked into it. Once they see that, all they can actually do is be like, hey, if this isn't you, hurry up and change your password. But again, I got distracted with, day-to-day life. After, leaving the gym, I didn't go back into my Twitter or email until I had to check for the Amazon thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, well, there's that. You know what I'm saying? Whoever hacked into my account, is a real dirty pro because they were able to hack into my account and change the password and everything. So I end up filing if this happens to you form or whatever. 2 weeks passed. I have, and this is the big part of this blog right now, I haven't heard from them. You know what I'm saying? I hit my boy up here and there yo, is my Twitter tweeting? Are you getting any wild spams? Is you know what I'm saying? Is it a hurt ex talking about, yo, I know y'all follow Jens, but just so you know, he got that limp, willy lump, or some type of violation, I'm a tranny slayer, or I wear squirrel vests, something. Is the account doing anything? No, nothing. The last thing was about me tweeting about Charlie Baltimore, where she's at. Charlie, why'd you do it to me? Damn you, I'm sorry. All I did was miss you. So I'm okay, there's my account's gone. You know what I'm saying? It sucks because in the sense of I had the Twitter for so many years, etc., etc. But now to the core of why I'm making this video, I wanted to let y'all know. I didn't just wake up and say, oh, it's been 2 weeks, it must be a wrap for my account. By the way everything went down, the way I just explained it, about the 4th day, I was pretty much accepting my account being gone. And with this acceptance came a lot of clarity for me. I was just getting at someone not so long ago, and it's multiple people. I got at him, I got at her, I got a few people over the course of the recent times of being you understand that your whole life is passing in front of you because you are on social media reading about other people's lives. You're on Instagram ruining your relationship because you're comparing this facade that people put up only the good moments in. You'll notice that, right? Not many people are sharing their bad moments, their bad pictures, their bad angles, their bad anything. It's the best of everything, the majority. And you're trying to compare yourself to this supermodel or this bodybuilder or this millionaire or this or that when you can be focusing on your own life, your own relationship, and understand that you're living in the reality of being in control of what you're doing, of how, or the route your life is going in or is in. It's a hatred I've had for social media for quite some time. If anyone's been following me for a long time, they understand that I used to get rid of my social medias every other month. I used to sign out, basically. But it's not just sign out. You basically get rid of the app. You deactivate it. And as long as you get it back within 29 days, you're good. And I did that to get away. And it gave me a reminder of that time. You know, because of recently, it's not just me. Like I told, oh yeah, by the way, today's day 50 of me being sober. And you have to understand, it's not like I did hard. What I'm saying is this. It's not just sober from alcohol and smoking. It's sober from people and environments that were toxic for me. Sober from holding on to dead relationships, friendships, watering dead plants. I'm sober from it and I feel amazing. Yes, on top of that, I am on a new diet, a new workout. I am 10 pounds down. I'm feeling great. But I'm sober from all of that. And today is day 50. Day 50. And again, you know, back to the social media, I was like, I felt amazing of how much I didn't miss it. And I don't miss it, and I won't miss it, because it just fed more of what I was trying to preach to my people. It's like the other night we were watching the fight, and my man said, "Damn, I missed it. What happened?" I'm like, "How'd you miss it?" And I put it together that when I look down, he's on his phone texting, bro. And it's like, it's sickening. It's sickening that. I just come from a different time. You know what I mean? The cell phones and shit like that didn't exist. Like I grew up thinking the only thing that was a cell phone was like Zach Morris had it and Saved by the Bell. Other than that, you know, my high school era, you know, the 730s, but even then you had the Nextel joints. Even then you had to put your own bread on it, SIM card. Mama, we had to pay. Like, it used to be just ill to, like, it was mad difficult to text and shit. And then, like, BBMs, the Blackberries, and the sidekicks and everything started to get in advance. And now it's like we a sidekick to life. It's just happening in front of us. And we're just on our phones. We're missing moments with our kids, and we're missing... And you know, and it's the irony, I'm recording this off my phone. You're probably watching this off your phone. And I'm not saying it's overall toxic like that. Let's be realistic here. I'm saying more so the whole point I'm trying to make is the social media. 9 out of 10 times, this girl in front of you, she's on social media. He's on, that guy right there, he's on social media. When the real life social media is outside. In the beauty of the world. I always say, if you ever lost somebody, the greatest reward and thanks or way to show that you miss them is by doing the one thing that they can no longer do, and it's live, breathe, and be out and about. You know, I make it a point to leave my phone down when I'm at my parents' house so that I can give them my full attention. Dates, forget about it. My phone is not in my hand on dates unless I'm looking into what we're doing next, where we're going next, how far it is, the movies, something like that. That's absolutely disrespectful to anybody. You know what I mean? Or having a conversation when you talk to someone and they be like, yo, you paying attention? Yeah, I can tell you everything you just said. And some people can, verbatim, tell you what you just said, even though their head was in their phone. You know what I say? You're a fucking loser where the talent you should be using on something else other than being rude and not giving someone eye contact that they're speaking to you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, at the end of the day, the best thing that could have happened to me was me losing my social media. So whoever did that, if that makes you feel better and you know, that's your MO, I pray for you. I wish the best for you. And that was going to be my take on everything that has to do with social media, and that is my viewpoint on how it enlightened me to realize how little I cared about it. I used 10 minutes to basically say, I don't give a shit. And if Twitter happens to write me back, because it's like they have to write you back within like 21 days. So maybe I have one more week. Maybe it will come back. Maybe I'll be able to activate it again. But I will tell you this. I don't care. I don't care. On my Instagram, I like Instagram because of funny things here and there, but you know, I'm aware, but I'm not consumed. How the same way I view the news, you know, I'm understanding, but I'm not consumed with it. Stop consuming yourself with your cell phones and social media. The world is beautiful. Go outside and enjoy it. That's my message for today. If you watch this video today, and I appreciate y'all, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Without making change, nothing changes. But every day you wake up with air in your lungs is another opportunity to change. I believe in you. If I can do it, anyone can. Stop being dirty.